At 55, Rick Harrison's third wife might look familiar to you. Mike Wolfe and Jodie Faith, together since 2012. If you want to know a lot about old things and collectibles, Mike Wolfe is the man to talk to. That's why the show American Pickers, in which he, Frank Fritz, and Danielle Colby looked for amazing things all over America, was a hit and ran for 21 seasons. So popular was it that 3.1 million people watched the first episode on the History Channel. Mike Wolfe has an amazing $5 million net worth because he hunts for antiques for a living. Wolfe is usually not at home because of his job, but he knows he can always count on his lovely wife, Jodie Faith, whom he met in 1994. As a couple, they trust each other in a way that most couples don't. At home, he makes up for lost time and enjoys time with his daughter, Charlie. Also, he makes time for his wife and posts cute pictures of himself and his family on social media to keep the love alive. Dwayne Chapman and Francy Frayne, together since early 2020. The American TV celebrity, bounty hunter, and former bail bondsman Dwayne Lee "Dog" Chapman Sr. In A&E's Dog the Bounty Hunter, he was active. He was in Dog and Beth on the Hunt, Dogs Most Wanted, and Dogs Unleashed, which is about to come out. Frayne, the new woman in Dwayne Chapman's life, has been her date. They got along great when they first talked on the phone and got closer over time. Chapman's kids agree that Francy is great for their dad because he seems happy and in love with her. Francy and Dog have been through a lot, but they've been brave and dealt with everything that life has thrown at them. They were able to do well because they had each other's support. Guy Fieri and Lori Fieri, together since 1992. Is anyone not familiar with him? A lot of people watch the famous restaurant owner and game show host on TV. The Food Network has several shows hosted by the owner of 3 businesses in California. Surely you saw him as one of the 2 team leaders on the reality TV show Rachel vs. Guy, along with famous chef Rachel Ray. Anyway, Guy has a huge amount of money saved up. Making TV appearances and investing in restaurants have helped him get through hard times. His lovely wife Lori has been by his side the whole time. Since they met at a restaurant in California in 1992, they've been deeply in love with each other. Guy and Lori got married in 1995, and they're one of the most beautiful couples we've ever seen. Pat Sajak and Leslie Brown Sajak, together since 1989. The former weatherman and well-known TV figure became famous as the host of the hit game show Wheel of Fortune. While he was younger, he was a disc jockey in the U.S. Army. Having him around during the Vietnam War made the troops more motivated. Pat's also been on a few TV shows. 2 of his most well-known roles were as Kevin Hathaway on NBC's Days of Our Lives and as himself on The King of Queens. They got married in 1989. Since Leslie is a skilled shooter, she's had a lot of success in her field. She's been with Pat for over 30 years, and they have a son and a daughter together. Pat's family is the most valuable thing to him, and we agree. Mark Consuelos and Kelly Rippa, together since 1996. Mark Consuelos and Kelly Rippa's love story is very interesting, and they'll enjoy telling their grandkids about it. They took a quick trip together and got married in Las Vegas. It's been 23 years and the couple has barely been apart. When they first met, it was an audition for All My Children, and Cupid did a great job. Their relationship has been perfect ever since they chose to get married after talking about it for a while. Their combined wealth has grown over the years, and they've used it to get their kids the right life insurance plans. Over time, mutual respect and trust have made the friendship stronger, which is what counts in the end. Megyn Kelly and Douglas Brunt, together since 2008. People love Megyn Kelly as the host of Megyn Kelly Today because of her personality and charm. She's also happily married to Douglas Brunt, a former CEO and author. In 2008, they started dating and have been together ever since. In those years, they've had 3 children and lived a very nice life. Kelly is married to Douglas Brunt for the 2nd time, but their relationship is nothing like her first marriage. Dr. Daniel Kendall was her first husband, but it turned out that they weren't a good match for each other and he couldn't take care of her as well as Doug could. The happiness in her smile shows what kind of marriage she has with Douglas. Robert Redford and Sybil Zaggers, together since 2009. Even though he's no longer starring, Robert Redford is still one of the most famous people in show business. His acting career got off to a good start with War Hunt in 1962. He then put on some amazing shows and movies like Barefoot in the Park and Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid that wowed the crowd. His second wife, Sybil Zaggers, is an artist who works with nature. She deserves to be Redford's partner for life. It was 1990 when Zaggers first met him, but the couple didn't get married right away in 2009. Our best wishes are with them. Neil Patrick Harris and David Burtka, together since 2014. Everyone in the business knows Neil and David to be fun-loving people. They started hanging out together in 2004, and yeah, you can see the rest. Besides being a great actor, David is also a great cook, and Neil has been praising his partner's cooking skills over and over again. The couple now has twins, which they got from a woman who offered to be their surrogate. There have been some funny times in the family lately, and based on the pictures, we can say for sure that more fun times are on the way. A big bank account is the cherry on top for the couple. It'll help give them their kids a great future. Ellen DeGeneres and Porsche de Rossi, together since 2008. Porsche de Rossi and Ellen DeGeneres are one of the cutest couples out there. From the moment they started dating, these two have had great energy. Ellen started dating Porsche in 2004 and they got married in 2008. The couple became very close because they both loved animals. There were a lot of rumors and trouble in paradise for a long time, and many people thought that Ellen and Porsche might break up. Those rumors ended, though, when the two were seen together in public. They've been together for 14 years, and we're sure that they'll be able to handle any problem that comes their way and keep their bank accounts full. Tucker Carlson and Susan Andrews, together since 1991. Were you in 10th grade and had a crush on someone? You wouldn't have thought you'd end up with that person, would you? But they did for Tucker Carlson and Susan Andrews. Sounds like their love story was written in the stars. They started dating when they were in high school and kept dating even after they went to different colleges. Carlson requested her hand in marriage before he finished in 1991. They got married, and in the almost 30 years since then, they've never been apart. After working as a political analyst and reporter, Tucker made $20 million, which they can now split. Tucker Carlson Tonight is the name of his popular show that has been running since 2016. He also found time to be on AM Joy and Fox Files in 2019. Tim Allen and Jane Haduk, together since 2006. When they first met, Tim Allen was still formally married to his ex-wife, even though they were no longer together. It was a small wedding in Colorado in 2006 when he married Jane Haduk. Jane is also the stepmother of Tim's oldest child from a previous marriage, even though they have one kid together. Tim's been working on Last Man Standing since 2011, which is 10 years ago. Other than that, Jane has worked on a few movies, including small roles in Zoom and Monk. As a result, they now share Tim's $80 million wealth. David Letterman and Regina Lasco, together since 1986. David Letterman is one of TV's most recognizable cast members. From 1982 to 2015, he was the host of NBC's Late Night with David Letterman. Beyond a doubt, David has made a good amount of money over the years as a famous host, writer, comic, and director. He's had a great career and is on the list of the 50 best TV stars of all time. You can watch him host My Next Guest Needs No Introduction with David Letterman on Netflix right now. Regina Lasco and he started dating in 1986, and they quietly got married in Montana in 2009. Regina is a famous production manager who has worked on Saturday Night Live and the 6th and 7th anniversary specials of Late Night with David Letterman. There's no doubt that these two are still deeply in love after all these years, and they'll remain so for many more. Rachel Ray and John Cusimano, together since 2005. The famous cook, businesswoman, and TV host is known for her lifestyle show Rachel Ray, as well as her Food Network shows $40 a Day, Rachel Ray's Tasty Travels, and 30-Minute Meals. You can see her on Rachel vs. Guy Celebrity Cook-Off and Rachel Ray's Kids Cook-Off. Her magazine, Every Day with Rachel Ray, has helped her save even more money than she already had. John Cusimano and Ray have been married since 2005. In their years of marriage, things haven't always gone smoothly, and they've had a lot of rough spots. However, because they're there for each other, they've been able to get through everything in life. They always believed in each other and were ready to stick together, which helped them get through rough times. Well done for both of you. Sam Elliott and Katherine Ross, together since 1984. While making the horror movie The Legacy, Sam Elliott and Katherine Ross fell in love. Forever, they've been together since they first laid eyes on each other. Sam and Katherine got married in 1984 and haven't been apart in more than 35 years. They're the perfect example of a couple for kids to follow. They've raised their daughter, Cleo Rose, in the best way possible and given her all the good things in life as one of the best insurance plans out there. These days, Ross doesn't do much acting, but Sam is still going strong and just recently gave an amazing performance in A Star is Born. It's exciting to think about the other things he has planned. Howie Mandel and Terry Soyle, together since 1980. Everyone in the United States has likely heard of Howie Mandel at some point. He's been the host of hit TV shows like America's Got Talent and Deal or No Deal. It's amazing how much money the Canadian has been making thanks to his huge success in his work. This man is a star in his own right. He's reached the top of his field, though, in part because his wife Terry has been there for him. The TV star has drawn a lot of inspiration from Terry. She's been patient and learned to work around her husband's busy schedule. Even though they started dating in high school, Howie and Terry met for the first time when they were just 12 years old. They've been married for 40 years and are now ready to take their relationship to the next level. Judge Judy and Jerry Shenlin, together since 1991. A lot of people know her as a judge, maybe the most well-known judge ever. There are a lot of fans of Judge Judy, who's known for keeping the courtroom fun with her wit and humor. Judge Judy's income has gone up as the fame of her TV show has grown. Her husband, Jerry Shenlin, is wonderful and always there for her. Being famous isn't easy, and it's even harder if you're dating someone. It can be hard to keep your privacy when the reporters are always trying to get in the way of your plans. When social media and regular people get involved, trust problems can also arise. But after 40 years of learning how to do it, these two have no trouble keeping their relationship strong. We wish there were more Hollywood pairs like Jerry and Judy, but it doesn't happen very often. Dr. Phil and Robin McGraw, together since 1976. Dr. Phil is known for giving some of the best advice on how to fix relationship problems, but he's never been through them himself. He's been married to Robin McGraw for 43 years, and they love each other very much. He still sees Robin as the beautiful 19-year-old girl he fell deeply in love with. It's cute, right? Back in college, they ran into each other, and nothing has changed since then. The mental health professional still loves and respects his wife, and the two of them are a great team. The only thing that's changed is how much money they have. As a result of huge wealth, Phil has given McGraw a luxurious lifestyle that would make any famous person jealous. Rick Harrison and Deanna Burtka have been together since 2011. A reality TV star by that time, Rick Harrison and Deanna Burtka in 2011 got married in Laguna Beach, California. He's said to have told the outlet, "I'm living the dream," after they got engaged a year ago. People said that 180 people came to the wedding. The ring bearer was Chum Lee, who plays Rick on Pawn Stars. The service was led by Danny Coker, who's on the reality show Counting Cars. The couple got a divorce in secret in the spring of 2020, so it looks like their love story wasn't meant to last. It's unclear whether this is a rumor or true story.